Hello, hello. My name is Heinna. Thank you so much for joining me here today. And I get to share with you about my experience with the Enagic products. For the most part, a lot of the things that people say in regards to, what is that machine? If they come over my house, I was like, why are you drinking that water? We have water here, whatever it may be. I'm here to say I am an advocate for it because of the following. First of all, it's changed our lives inside and out in regards to, when we first started to look into the machine. I wasn't even me. My partner went to this festival and they were giving out the water. And he was like, oh my gosh, like you need to try out the water. Like, and I remember I was overseas and he called me and I was like, what are you talking about? It's just water. Like, drink the water or whatever. And then when we came back, I drank it. I was like, it does taste a little bit different because, we were so blessed with the people that helped us get into finding the machine. They were kind enough to give us water to try out, for I think it was like 2 weeks that they gave us supply of water. And I was like, oh my goodness, it's good, especially we were looking for something in regards to the benefits. And one of the benefits was also assisting with eczema, and my first two children have eczema. It's funnily enough, when we first started with the Negic, my second child, he was 3 months old at the time. I couldn't produce natural milk, so we had to obviously opt into formula. And so opting into formula, I wanted to ensure that what I'm mixing it with is A1, because like I personally couldn't develop this. So I want to ensure that whatever that we've used to mix the formula with was really good. There's the clean water, the beauty water, obviously the drinking water, the benefits of the cleaning water. Like, it's just so many benefits that come with it, and it's amazing that you don't think about those things until you really need it. So once we obviously became advocate of it, because again, we've been using this for 7 years. Like, we've taken the machine when we went back home, and so it's like it's been with us for quite a bit of time. And it's something that I can say between the cooking, especially, let's say if I cook at home and obviously I use our water, it tastes a little bit different when if I go somewhere else and I use, I would say regular water. And it's one of those things that you never really never really think about until you have it on the daily. And then you can call me water snob, whatever you want to call me. You call me all these things and say, like it's all the same water, because I had the same attitude walking into this. But when you drink it every day and then you go, I can taste the difference now if it's tap. I can taste the difference now if it's just bottled. I can taste the difference overall in general. And it's just, surprisingly enough, it's something that again you don't think about until you use it. Now that we also have the Anespa, life changing. I have psoriasis, and so like a lot of things that'll flare up, and having the Anespa itself has really tamed it down, because obviously I'm cleansing my insides with the water machine, but also with the Anespa on the outside. So it's like it's working all over the place, and it's amazing because we've had the machine for years before I even looked into the business plan, because I was also an advocate for it even before I looked into the business plan. Like, a couple of my family members have the machines and they understand, like the benefits of it. They understand like how it tastes. They understand the huge difference of it all. And it's again not just me. And this is something that I know that I'm going to utilize for a very, very long time, actually for the rest of my life, I should say, because I know for a fact when my kids, move out, I'm going to get the machine to make sure that they keep going on with it, and so forth. Because I think for a lot of people, thinking about water, she's like, it's so accessible everywhere, but not understanding the benefits and the disbenefits of making sure that you're drinking the right thing. And same for myself. I came into the attitude of like, it's just water, like, you know, um, but I can say from this moment on, or I should say from the moment we got it, it has changed our life tremendously. And one of the biggest things again was because of the eczema for my first two children. And honestly, my second child, he literally only has eczema a little bit here. He used to have flare-ups everywhere, like to where it was just like cuts. But because of using the beauty water, it's changed the course of our eczema journey. And even again with my eldest, you could tell if they go to family members' house for a period of time, they come back, there's flare-ups, and you can tell when they come back, they use that but they drink the water that we, obviously the regular water that we have here at home, which is the Kangen water. the flare-ups, you tames, or most of the majority of the time disappears in time. And you can tell the big difference. You can tell because when they go out and they don't have the access to the water, you can tell how fast it is that their skin dries, or all these things. But you won't tell the difference until you're utilizing it, until you're using it all. So again, I'm here just to share my story, something that I have used for a very long time, because my family, again, for the rest of our lives will be drinking common water, because there's nothing else that has benefited us this much inside and out, again, emotionally, financially, because it's all over. It's a huge, water is a huge part of it. We need it to survive. So yeah, well, thank you so much for coming, listening to me, and I am really, really glad to be able to share this. Thank you.